Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. Small businesses are getting more and more attention, especially in the Latino community. Jorge Corralejo joins us with the Business Chamber of Greater Los Angeles, specifically for Latino businesses. Good to see you, Jorge.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you so much. The name of the group is called Latino Business Chamber of Greater Los Angeles, and we operate out of Los Angeles, Orange, Ventura, San Bernardino, and Riverside counties.
So that's a pretty broad area.
It certainly is. It's an enormously huge market and a broad area. These five counties represent populations that are greater than most states of the union.
True, or countries, some countries.
Absolutely, just these five counties. It's an enormous job. Indeed.
And so you're a business matchmaking sort of group. Is that what you're doing, is connecting people, networking, and seeing how you can help each other?
Yes, the reason for the founding of this chamber was I've owned a business for 30 years. I've seen how any chambers do not bring small business much visibility, and small businesses in any area, region of the country, or even nationally, have not been engaged in any decision-making debates anywhere, and that's very peculiar in that small business employs the majority of individuals in this country. How is it that they're not at the table? So when we founded this a little over 5 years ago, that was the idea, to bring small business issues to the table, to the decision makers.
Whether it's healthcare, it could be a broad spectrum of things.
Lending, healthcare, you name it, anything regarding the economy, regarding small and medium-sized businesses.
And then you have a luncheon that comes up every year. It's an awards luncheon, and tell us about that.
Well, certainly, we like to highlight the success of small and medium business owners, because there is a great measure of economic growth and a great measure of employment as well. So by focusing on these, we herald the achievements of small business owners, and they can be very enormous. And I think it lends credibility that small business owners and their representatives need to be at decision-making tables.
What do you think people would be surprised to learn about the Latino business community? What don't they know?
I think what they don't know, I think, brushes are painted a lot of different ways, but I think you'll find that it's a growing, it's a thriving community. We organize businesses greater than the nation at large, substantially more, and you see just some enormous contributions to the local and national economy. So the more you analyze it, the more interesting it gets as that kind of picture. We are Latino-led, but we represent small business interests in general. Again, locally, regionally, and nationally. We spend a great measure of time in Washington, D.C. in particular, with congressional leaders and the major regulators, and meet with them on a regular basis. We are unique in that, as a chamber, we meet with the senior regulators. To give you an example, Ben Bernanke, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Martin Gruenberg, FDIC, Sheila Bair, when she was the chair of FDIC, Richard Cordray of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and their staffs, and other governors of the Federal Reserve and the FDIC.
The bigwigs.
Yes, we do. They appreciate the long-standing maturity that we have on policy issues.
That's very interesting.
And we organize this chamber to be very transparent.
Wish we had more time, Jorge, but unfortunately,
so.
That concludes this edition of Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. We'll see you next time.